Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
I would like to say thank you for coming to my presentation. It's great to see you all. Okay, let me introduce myself and my partner. My name is Septina Dirina, and the next to me is Rani Rohayati, and the lady in navy is Rohana Wagiati, and in the center is Joko Ratono, and then Agus Subakti. Say hi. Okay, we are from class G. In this presentation, we will discuss about analysis of information security and data leaks in Peduli Lindungi application based on a check written by Sundari Retno Andani from Amik Tunas Bangsa. So, for introduction part will be delivered by Joko Ratono.
Thank you for the time give me to presentation. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Akhlak. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Indonesian government is trying to control the spread of COVID-19 is various ways. One of ways is the technology. The Indonesian government has put and developed a surveillance application called Peduli Lindungi to help the government by tracking to stop the spread of COVID-19. This application requires personal data and uninstall the Bluetooth network in location tracking for tracking contact history with COVID-19 surveillance. The situation will make it easy for the government to identify people who are exposed and need for treatment to stop the spread of COVID-19. But present that there are many public concern about the leaking of personal data from the Peduli Lindungi application. This reason for on the leaking of personal data and missing of personal data from the Peduli Lindungi application from an information security perspective. This study is a study that aim to analyze data security in the Peduli Lindungi application. Keyword data like data misuse information security. Number 1, introduction. COVID-19 is virus that attack the human respiratory system but is characterized by fever, shock and shortening of breath. But the three are some class that have no symptoms at all. Introduction period of this virus is 6 to 14 apa? The introduction period of this virus is 6 to 14 days. For several symptoms and have a congenital disease, the virus can cause death. This disease causes by a novel coronavirus that was first identified in Wuhan, China, has been named coronavirus disease 2019 COVID-19. Number 1. Number 1. In Indonesia, the first case of the COVID-19 virus was found on March 2000. Number 2, the cover has taken various variants while to prevent and reduce the spread of COVID-19. One of which is through the use of technology. The government uses a surveillance application called Peduli Lindungi. This application use the user personal data and smartphone data to track the user location by analyzing the Bluetooth network. This application relies on community participation to share location data with each other while traveling to help government agencies track user contact history with COVID-19 virus. 3. The data entered in the application is capable of tracking or contact tracking the user location, then it can be used to provide the notification if the user enters a location with a red zone status or location prone to transmission, so that user can immediately stay away from that location.
And then please welcome Rani Rohayati, the second speaker, to deliver her part. Thank you for the time give me to presentation. 4. This application is very useful in helping to government to do tracking and warning. Apart from the benefit of this application, there are actually threats in information security in this application. In the process, there are technical problems used as potential data leak, data misuse, data inaccuracy, and so on. 5. Data leak that lead to misuse of user personal data can come from hacker attack or from related individual who trade personal data with the aim of profiting from the sales of the debt. For the time give me to presentation. 4. This application is very useful in helping the government to do tracking and warning. Apart from the benefit of this application, there are actually threats in information security in this application. In the process, there are technical problems such as potential data leak, data misuse, data inaccuracies, and so on. 5. Data leak that lead to misuse of user personal data can come from hacker attack or from related individual who trade personal data with the aim of profiting from the losses of the data. In the process, there are technical problems such as potential data leak, data misuse, data inaccuracies, and so on. 6. In general, personal data is defined as very personal information that is kept for oneself, or at least only known by people on a limited basis. Peduli Lindungi is committed to keeping the personal data upload be user confidential. When signing up, user data is stored in an encrypted format and will not be shared with others. However, one case that has occurred involved the high-profile user in Indonesia, namely President Joko Widodo as the victim. Vaksin certificate data, and other personal data can be as illegal and disseminated. This proves that this application still cannot guarantee the security of user data. 2. Research methodology. In this study, the critical paradigm is used, namely as an alternative paradigm related to society, whose purpose is to criticize and justify the status quo condition at a certain time that exists in society and provide alternative knowledge to be able to produce a better social order. problem approach used in this research in approach to information security and approach to legalization in Indonesia. From the information security approach, how data leaks can occur and how information security solutions protect data from leak. Meanwhile, the legal approach in Indonesia is how the government can design and establish strict law for presenter of data misuse so that personal data can be protected. 3. Review and discussion. Application of Peduli Protect with personal data principle as an effort to prevent COVID-19. The first time you open the application, the user will be present with the term of use and application policy which the user must read and then the IJIS, International Journal of Informatics and Computer, scan. Fall 5, number 3, November 2021, page 246 until 249. Sundari Retno Andini. Analysis of information security in data leaks in the Peduli Lindungi. Application page 247 approved. Term of use and privacy policy content what is COVID-19 vaccination. What Peduli Lindungi is, how it works. How it works, term of use and privacy policy. User are requirement to register by entering their full name and phone number and activation location access. This data is said to be stored privately, safe and not shared with the public. However, this application does not outline who is the party that process and access user data. After registration of user is requirement to input the resident identification number and IK, date of birth and email. Option Peduli Lindungi user actually do not share information about the data that will be processed in the application. For this reason, it can be said that this application has violated the principle of transparency in the processing of personal data because the user does not receive explicit information about the data used or collected and how it processed. Okay, I think enough for me. Okay, and the next part will be delivered by Agus Subakti.
Thank you, moderator, for time given me to presentation. According to the Peduli Lindungi application, Peduli Lindungi and Telkom are aware that user and or customer information is confidential and private. Therefore, Peduli Lindungi and Telkom are committed to protecting and keeping user and or customer data confidential in accordance with the law and regulation of the Republic of Indonesia. The National Cyber and Crypto Agency stated that Peduli Lindungi's contact tracking system was secure. BSSN claimed to be responsible for the security design of the Peduli Lindungi application and forensics if needed. The agency applies 3 safeguards to the Peduli Lindungi application, namely application security, infrastructure security, and data security. The agency applies encryption to strengthen security when the Peduli Lindungi application is used. To optimize and ensure data security, the government has migrated
the Peduli Lindungi system to the National Data Center managed by the Ministry of Communication and Information in collaboration with PT Telkom, BSSN, and related ministries. In addition, a special team was formed to always monitor the security of data. The beginning of Peduli Lindungi emergence, many people had doubts about the protection of the personal data of users of this application. Of the 3 sources interviewed by the research, 2 of them felt afraid when they had provided data to this application. Even though there is a security guarantee from the government, the Communication and Information System Security Research Center (CISSR-REC) researcher argues the digital forensic audits are still needed. According to the chairman of the Indonesia Cyber Security Forum (ICSF), Adi Suteja, he considers that the personal data collected by Peduli Lindungi has 2 possibilities. First, the data can be deleted when it is no longer used. Second, the data is left alone, stored for a long time and then just waiting for it to collapse, because no one actually supervises that this data is actually deleted. There have been several cases of data leak from the Peduli Lindungi application. The first case, namely the leaking of data on the COVID-19 vaccination belonging to Presiden Joko Widodo. Mr. Joko Widodo's vaccination certificate is circulating on social media. The second case is the case of buying and selling illegal vaccination certificate input service into the Peduli Lindungi system. Third case, alleged electronic health alert card (EHAC) user data. Fourth case, information about the government which closed the data of public officials. It can be concluded the CTA COVID-19 tracking application process for challenge, namely effectiveness, technical problem, inequalities, and privacy of personal data. 3.1 Information security in solution to overcome data leaks. Information security is a method designed and implemented that aim to protect personal information and data from unauthorized misuse. Data security and confidentiality become very important when data has value. Information security has several aspects, namely confidentiality, availability, integrity, and legitimate use. There are several threats to information security, namely interruption, interception, modification, and fabrication. Data leak is a situation where personal data can be accidentally accessed by unauthorized parties. Data leak is caused by several factors, namely technological and non-technological factors. Technological factors such as weak security, built-in technology, and lack of physical protection. Non-technological factors are related to human behavior, traits, and attitude. The worst impact for an organization or company that experiences a data leak is the loss of public trust, reputation, lawsuits, or fines. Meanwhile, for people whose data was leaked, the data was used as material for fraud. Okay, I think enough for me, and next.
And then for the next part, it will be delivered by Rohana Wagiati.
Thank you for the time give me to presentation. There are 5 steps that our organization can take to protect customer data and internal company data from cyber attack along with detailed information. 1. Data classification to protect the device in use. 3. Protect data stored in the cloud. 4. Apply access right security. And 5. Data loss prevention. According to Prof. Wahyudin KM Nasution in the Advanced Information Security lecture material at the data lake sessions, that to be able to protect data one must have a strong scientific foundation, namely mathematics and cryptography. B. Have applicable provisions such as the ITE law. C. Individual and social attitude are guided by knowledge and experience. To protect data, cryptographic techniques are needed for data encoding. Cryptography is the science and art of maintaining the security of messages sent from one place to another. In cryptography, there is an encryption process. Encrypt is cramming a code into another code so that the original code can be known. It's easy to encrypt data, but the problem is big data. In addition to the step above, the last step needed to ensure that a system is secure is to evaluate its security using the penetration test method. One of the important risks for community data holders is to carry out inspection using the penetration test on Pentest, a method used to evaluate the security of a DIGS or International Journal of Informatics and Computer Science, Vol 5 number 3, November 2021, page 246 until 245, Sundari Retno Andini. Analysis of information security in data lakes in the Peduli Lindungi application, page 240, edge computer system and network that focus on anticipating cyber attacks. The steps in conducting a pentest ideally include finding vulnerable program or system locals, designing and simulating attack at those vulnerable points, then entering and studying attack to neutralize or recover threatened data. This means that by evaluating with a pentest, the weakness of security can be identified and can be corrected immediately. From the step to protect data, cryptographic techniques, and finally security evaluation with the pentest method, it can be done to reduce the risk and even prevent the risk of data leakage in the Peduli Lindungi application. Data leakage is the full responsibility of the information holder to safeguard it. In addition, education is needed for the public to understand the importance of maintaining the confidentiality of personal data, especially digital data. Thank you. I think enough for me.
And then for the next part delivered by Samil.
Thank you for the time give me to presentation. Passing the personal data protection, we fill in the solution to overcome data leak. The law provides a boundary between what is urban and what is not. That's why the law can be an alternative protection for problem of privacy data breach. The law can also impose legal sanction. Therefore, the law is needed to provide order for the purpose of justice.
in Indonesia today. The regulation regarding the protection of personal data can be found in the Law of Information and Electronic Transaction, hereinafter referred to as WWETA, namely in Article 76 paragraph 1, what is a form of embodiment of Article 28. The Article 26 paragraph 1, what is a form of embodiment of Article 28. 28 paragraph 1 of the (1945) Constitution WWD Article 26 of the VTA law contains several main ideas, namely 1. Any personal data collected or is used in any medium must always be based on the consent of the owner of the data concerned. 2. The law provides a means for the owner of personal data to be able to file a claim for loss in the event of data leak. 3. The right to be forgotten. From the detail of above, it is referred in Government Regulation Number 72 of 2019 concerning the implementation of electronic system and transaction. Government Regulation Number 72 of 2019 concerning the implementation of the electronic system and transaction requires all electronic system operators to participate in maintaining the privacy data they manage as stated in Article 15. The Minister of Communication and Information issued regulation of the Minister of Communication and Information number 20 of 2016 concerning protection of personal data in electronic system, hereinafter referred to as per Menkominfo. 2096. A derivative regulation of Article 15 paragraph 3 of Government Regulation number 72 of 2019 concerning operation of electronic system and transaction. This regulation more comprehensively regulation the protection of privacy data, serves as in terms of the concern of the data owner, one in Article 9. The purpose of data collection, one in Article 7. Restriction, one in Article 7 in conjunction with Article 12. Prevention, one in Article 5. Option, one in Article 8. Data storage, one in Article 15. Data storage, one in Article 22. Article 23. Data transfer, one in Article 22. And notification, one in Article 28. Okay, I thanks for me.
I'm going to continue. It is the duty of state to protect its people. Personal data also includes things that must be protected because personal data includes the privacy right of the Indonesian people themselves. In 2019, there were 88 million attacks on security system in Indonesia. Therefore, the personal data protection law must be passed immediately so that it can be used to force companies or service providers in Indonesia to take our user data protection seriously. The things that are prohibited in the Personal Data Protection Bill are explained in Article 51, which reads, everyone is prohibited from obtaining or collecting personal data that doesn't belong to him with the intention of unlawfully benefiting himself or another person or may result in the loss of personal data owner. Everyone is prohibited by law from disclosing personal data that doesn't belong to him. Everyone is unlawfully prohibited from using personal data that doesn't belong to him. And for concluding, in preventing and reducing the spread of COVID-19, the government utilized technology in tracking and warning activities. Therefore, the government built and developed the Peduli Lindungi application, which requires the user personal data and location. Even though the government guarantees the security of user data, many people have doubt about the protection of user personal data in this application. Information security is very necessary to protect personal information and data from unauthorized uses. The factor that cause data leakage, both technological and non-technological factor, must be considered, considering that it's better to prevent data leakage. Application of cryptography with encryption techniques to protect data. In addition, it is necessary to clarify data, protect the device users, protect data stored in the cloud, apply security of access right, and data loss prevention. The last thing to do to protect data is security evaluation using the Pantes method. The retrievation of the Personal Data Protection Bill is one solution to prevent data leakage. Indonesia needs a law that specifies significantly regulates the personal data of each citizen, especially in the case of the use personal data for effort to prevent the spread of COVID-19.